guys. I thought... Right, I'll shut this door so I don't get the dog in. I thought I would video me making bread because I actually made it for the first time a couple of weeks ago. And basically, I told my family about it and they've really wanted to try some because they haven't been round yet, and obviously that loaf that we did make soon went the distance. Looks really good actually. It's wholemeal bread, which is just really nice, and I'm hoping it turns out lovely because I'm a bit tired because it says to knead it for like 10 minutes. I'm hoping that it does actually like work because I can't tell, you know when you look at breads and bakers say, oh, this is a closed texture and all that halava and stuff that they're talking about. Well, I don't know what that looks like. So it tasted nice. That's the main thing, I suppose. I'll bring you over here because I've got all my flour for a second dough for his parents. And I even got the Hovis fast action bread yeast. But obviously if I used, for example, this one, I would have to put it in my water or milk and I have to let it activate. So I'm quite lucky that I don't need to do that, so it saved us some time. I've had to take my rings off for this because as I was mixing it, you meant to mix, well, I mixed it by hand. Right. I don't know what this is going to go like. And now let's see if I can do the same with this one. Move that out the way while I... Thicker than others, but... Combine them at the top, like so. I don't actually know how you do it, to be honest, because I've never done it before, but let's see, right. Over one. Right, so if I was doing it, there is my plaited loaf. See, I can plait, but I didn't know if that would be obviously the right way of doing it.
Hi guys, welcome to another weekly vlog.
Hiya! Hello!
And we haven't been up to much this week.
Not loads.
But the goal is, you know, to teach you about us, you know,
to get to know us really,
our
isn't
personality
it?
and who we are as people and stuff. So you do learn that in this.
Yeah, because we're very family orientated, aren't we?
So obviously you'll see a lot of that. And obviously how we interact with our family members and how they interact with us, which is going to be quite comical on my side anyway. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you soon.
See you later.
Right. I'm a bit apprehensive in here because there's a spider somewhere. It was down there. But the problem is, my fear always gets like magnified. Or rather, my fear magnifies the spider, so it probably looks like nothing to me. But it's bloody, you know, it's bad and that, so... Bloody hell. Someone's been busy.
This smells so good. Look, I made a proper loaf.
Huh?
I think it's the biggest one I've done.
I think that's the best one you've done and all.
It is.
So what did you do? Did you just leave it in for longer to do that, or what?
No, it was the actual proving of it.
Alright.
I actually left it in for, left it longer so it could get bigger. Like this one, it wasn't as big when I first did it.
Aye.
And it actually turned out really good.
So what type of loaf do you call that though?
It's like a wholemeal loaf, but that's like a plaited loaf.
Look at that.
You want to sniff it? No, you can't come anywhere near it. Sorry, it's not for ears. No.
That loaf of bread's for Nana and Granda. Yeah, that's who it's for. They're coming over on Saturday to get it. Oh, cup of tea time. I'm meant to be making tea. I'll tell you what, I hate that when you forget and then... No, because it hasn't been that long. I don't need to reboil it, but it's just like me OCD. It's like, well, if it's not hot enough, tea's supposed to be hot. Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to risk that it's like lukewarm, because by the time you get the milk in, especially by the time we get your milk in, you know what I mean?
I know, I like mine very milky. It's like weak.
It's a bit whether there's tea in it.
Very weak.
Do you know what I mean? I'm getting there now though. I know how to make it a lot better than I used to. Just used it up already, bloody hell. Yeah, see, that's perfect, that. See, how do you do that? Tracy knows how to, like, make my tea to the exact strength. She knows I like it strong. And I try my best, I really do try, to make her a cup of tea. And she always tells us, well, not always.
No.
Sometimes I guess right, but it's a fluke. But then she tells us to put more milk in. So, see, and this is the difference, right? I put 2 of these in.
I only put 1 in.
Aye.
I'm a Mrs. Yeah. And it says, happiness will last forever. And his is Mr. And it says,
I'm a Mr.
when 2 hearts belong together.
Very true. Cheers.
Cheers.
What have you been doing while I've been upstairs creating content?
I've been drawing.
Alright, cool.
Because I've got this scraper foil which I haven't done yet.
Oh, you like doing them, don't you?
I do, yeah. And I have to scrape off the red, which leaves the bronze colour underneath.
Right.
But I decided before I do that, I'd like to draw it.
Right.
So I've drawn it onto this piece of card. Do you want to see what it turns out like?
Go on then.
Don't say if it's shit though. Okay, you have to be nice.
See, well, I've got this like really bad reputation for being really honest, right? But I don't think it's a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? But everyone like winces round us because they think I'm going to come out with something like nasty or something.
Be
I
nice.
would never do that, darling.
Be nice, right?
What is it like? I'm joking, man.
Oh.
I know, that's good, that.
I haven't done the paw properly
No, darling,
yet.
that's like really good detail and stuff.
And you can tell I haven't traced it or anything like that because I've drawn it freehand.
Well, no, the only way we definitely know that is it's bigger. So you
Yeah,
can't trace it.
exactly.
That's really good, that. But you take after your mum. Your mum can draw as well, can't
Yeah,
she?
she can. My mum's better than me though. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really seen anything.
What, my mum?
How long has that taken you though?
Well, I've been doing it in between the bacon and stuff. When
I'm
I've
saying
been
that, and I don't want to sound nerdy. Well, I'm going to sound nerdy, but you know, I draw like comic book characters. I can draw them like, just imagine like pick a comic book up, open it up, and I can draw like that. So I'm more like sort of graphical, sort of hyper reality. I don't get anything out of doing like still life stuff like that. Anyone watching this who isn't living in England, not only have we left the EU, which I'm sure you already know, even if you're not in England because it's world news, but it's been pissing down for a whole week. Right, I'm going for some digestive biscuits because I'm peckish.
Ooh, there's Jaffa cakes there as well.
I'm
there's hobnobs.
No, I'm trying. I might have a hobnob.
Hobnob. They have.
No, I'm trying to like leave the Jaffa cakes till I really fancy chocolate, which doesn't really happen to me much, like, but you know.
I'll be more likely to eat them all than you.
No, I'll leave us some. You know what I mean? Well, it's the end of the day, darling.
Yep.
So we're just chilling, and I'm watching YouTube, and I'm in my little comfy position, aren't I?
Yeah.
So it's 10:30, so it's not going to end well, is it?
You're just gonna fall asleep.
I'll fall asleep. I always fall asleep. But look at this though, like, you know, I'm supposed to be the man, and she's meant to have her head on my chest. It's like reverse roles, but this is the comfy. Oh, honestly, just so comfortable. It's like, this is how we lie, isn't it? This is like this is like our time, isn't it?
Mhm.
And it's just amazing.
Yes.
And I, to be honest with you, right, you know how like I like my head scratched, right? But I didn't realise that I liked it till I met Tracy. So like I've got all me life not knowing how nice this is and how it relaxes us until you started doing it. Now, Tracy's a natural stroker. So she's really affectionate in that way. Like, she doesn't even realise she might be stroking your hand or your arm if she's sitting with you.
Yeah.
Or, you know, your leg or whatever. So this isn't like me pissing her off and her twisting her hands aching because she likes doing it. Right, so I've been for my monthly drink with my father-in-law, aka
My dad.
Tracy's dad. We always have a good time and that, and I must admit, right, you know, I've always said that I enjoy like working men's clubs and stuff like that. I go drinking with my own dad, And I like all the people who he drinks with. It's just like talking to all the people and finding out about them. It just fascinates me. It's something that I think a lot of young people don't do nowadays.
No.
And everyone's got a story, and that's what I like about it. And everyone at it's Horden, isn't it?
Yeah.
Horden. I don't even know what the name is. I'll find out. But the point is, we're getting used to
Social
like.
club type thing,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?
But we're getting used to obviously doing the camera and following us around. We are getting used to doing it now. It doesn't feel as weird in public anymore. And that's part of what I do, you know, and there's some nice characters in there, so I would like to film in there, but obviously people's got to be comfortable with it and people have got to want to be a part of it. So I've talked to a few people who I regularly sit with and they said they would be in it. So I basically said, well, who do I need to ask? I asked a few committee members, who do I need to ask for permission to film the venue? Because obviously, you know, this blog is just taken off, but when it, you know, when we do get, you know, a certain amount of subscribers, it's like sort of free advertising. Where we go, we take you guys with us, and it's win-win, isn't it, for businesses?
Exactly, yeah.
And they just said, oh, go and ask Alan, who obviously runs the bar. He said he's up for it, he's happy to be a part of it and stuff.
Yep.
But he said, obviously I've got to ask the parish council, which I didn't know who owned it or who was in charge of the venue. So he gave us a little bit of paper with an email address on. He said, try that first.
So we can contact them.
But if you have to officially write to the parish council, then you'll have to, and it's just basically what they say. And he actually told us an interesting story about a football player. Can't even remember who it was. It probably meant something to a football fan, but I don't like football. One thing that you didn't know about was, I haven't mentioned that yet. And this footballer, whoever he was, he made it out to be a big deal, so like I say, I wish I could remember who it was now. But anyway, he wanted to film a documentary because his first training to be a football player was just outside of Horden Social Club. There's like a pitch there, and that's where his claim to fame was, in the local area. And he wanted to come back and film a documentary, and he had to get permission for the parish council to film in that area.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that at the minute, so hopefully Tracy's dad, my father-in-law, geniusly came up with this idea that I was due to go for a drink with him last week, and then he said, why don't you wait till the week after? I was like, why? He says, well, because, you know, the 1st of July is Friday, and then the last Friday in the month you'll get 2 sessions in, and I was like, let me think.
Okay.
Go on then. Good morning everyone, we're just waiting for my mum and dad coming round, aren't we?
Yeah.
They come over once every Saturday unless we're doing something. And we need to apologise that me and Tracy don't look our best because our eyes are sore, aren't they?
Yeah.
That one there.
No, I've rubbed mine almost raw on this side.
I know, it's like really stinging. But I get like that on days like this. I mean, look outside, it's dull there, right? Look at that. Right, so it's not raining and it's dull and everything. And I actually feel worse when it's overcast. Sometimes I feel worse than when the sun's out. What about you, darling? Are you most affected?
I'm not sure because it tends to affect us a lot any time really. I don't think it's dependent on the weather.
They are I'm just dull days. Every time the news says, oh, the tree pollen count's high, I'm like, so? And the minute they say, a little bit overcast and a little bit of rain, but mostly warm, I'm like, shit. Do you know, I'm gonna be bad today. So ladies, you're on the vlog, you're gonna be on the internet, mate.
Hello.
Right. Wait, no, Auntie Maureen's used to this, man.
This is Tracy's fabulous bread.
Right.
Tracy's fabulous.
Hell, you don't know how fabulous it is yet, you haven't tried it yet. It's absolutely amazing. No, it's really, honestly, that's the best one she's made because it's like really like puffed up, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but she's practicing.
Oh no, I'm saying, oh no, she's definitely getting better.
One of those tanks, it's going to be lovely.
And this is what not to eat.
Yeah, it's not what to eat.
100% crap. High in cholesterol, high in fat. That's why he said you don't have to cook it with fat because it's got enough fat in it.
So what's this, a blog?
This is a blog, for YouTube.
A blog? Yeah, I like the little. I did my rehab. These, what you saw.
Well, no, watch. Go on, you stand there so you can see the screen. Stand there a minute. And then this is what it does look. Right, watch my screen. Look. And I know I've got me and your
Alright,
mama.
you see that? She's my bit the cook, yes.
And then there's me.
Yes.
So that's what it's for. But also,
Alright.
that stands on its own, so it's a little mini stand.
Alright. Yeah, I
So,
will get
it's like multiple of things, you can just take it out.
Farmhouse.
Aye. Well, Tracy's got her own Tracy's Bake Off Challenge.
What's it called?
That small one there.
What's it called, mate?
Tracy's Bake Off Challenge.
Alright.
Tracy's Bacon Challenge, sorry.
Right.
So, it's good for your cholesterol, lowers your cholesterol. It's the only butter you can have that. It's only got about 10 calories in.
Yeah, I just like me.
Tastes nice though.
From Aldi.
Tastes nice, but it's good for you and stuff.
The bread looks lovely. It's gorgeous texture.
See, and I say, and you said you're on a diet and you're having a peck sandwich, aren't you, mine? Well, I don't
You
know.
want to do a diet for weeks.
Well, she's not eating the right thing. That's not a diet.
She never
Well, no, she is on a diet. She's just on a shit diet. She's not on a good one.
I watch what I eat.
You're not. You can't do if you eat that.
You'd like to get a pie, so I've got the fish shop and I'll have some chips with it.
Are you what?
Do this for us, Adam.
What do you
I
want?
want it for maybe 2 minutes. That's it.
I'll tell you what. That's got ear rolls, eyeballs, and arseholes in it. It's all the shit out of every animal. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I couldn't know, like. But then again, you don't look as good as me by eating peck sandwiches, do you?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Alright, aye.
They're out.
Aye.
Oh, they're out. And you just reverse up there.
Right.
See that? Look, see there?
Aye. Yeah, because you'll be able to come in.
Aye.
And then obviously this is going nowhere with natural stone, so it'll be able to take it.
There.
In fact, this will be stronger than that driveway, you know.
I mean, just take it off there.
Aye.
That might just stand anyway.
Well, even if you have to add another post in just to reinforce it, it doesn't matter, does it?
You needn't put it. See that post there?
Yeah.
See, I'll put another post there, fix that onto there. The gates, get 2 gates.
Throw it on.
And you know.
Yeah. And then one can reverse back and one can reverse here.
One reverse back there.
Well, you could go a bit further back there, couldn't you? You know what I mean?
That's a little car. Just later in later years, you might have a really big safari. Car, it depends on how many kids have.
Sure. I don't think I'll be
But
having
if I
more
was
than
taking
one.
this out, it's just a couple of hinges. It's just wood. See that there?
Well, you've seen how
There's the
easy.
gate
Well, you've
there,
seen how easy that gate is, mate, at the back.
See that there? Look. There's one gate now. There.
Yeah, does that full length, the right length, isn't it?
Right. No, you can have a little one. You could make the main one, this long one.
And then have a smaller
and then
one.
a small one there, just to use like a gate there. But you can fold it back when you want the car in.
So it's all interlocking.
But he should be able to get out like that. Just say, I mean, should be able to put hinges on here. Just two big hinges.
I think I'd rather get him who did it to do it though.
Why, whatever.
Because he's better at it.
Darling, look, I've got my laptop to show a picture of where we're staying when we go on holiday.
Right.
That's the hotel that we're staying at.
Well, that looks nice, doesn't it?
And this is a 360 view, so literally you can like turn it around. And look, there's like a promenade going round.
Cool.
And palm trees and everything. Oh, lady. And then
Look at that. Look. That bar's floating.
It's just out of sync with the rest of it, isn't it?
Because what it does is, right, a panoramic view pieces together. You can do it on our iPhones. But the only thing is, most of the time it can join the lines up, but when you've got something like a grid, it knocks the perspective out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So there's a bit of a decking all the way around the front of it.
Cool.
So that'll be kind of cool to...
Nice, isn't it?
I think when we go on holiday, when we take the vlog with us, we should we should stand in that spot, like on one of there, and go, well, this is the view that we were talking about.
Yeah, I will do that, yeah.
So yeah, that's
I'm just saying, if we can get a good internet connection, or if my dongle works, this is just an idea, so everyone watching, don't get your horse built up because it might not work out, and I don't want to overcommit.
Stream or something?
Yeah, we'll live stream, but we'll try and do a daily vlog while we're away.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's going to be too long for one episode.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get a lot of good stuff in there. But it means that we can keep them just 5-7 minutes long and have a week worth of episodes if we can. But that means I'll have to take my Mac Pro laptop, so I can edit.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. But it might not work out, so we're not promising. You will get to see us on our honeymoon, but whether it's daily, we don't know yet, do we?
Oh, look, we've got bars, darling. Look, see, that's the actual hotel. There's the main entrance to it.
Yeah.
And if you go around, it's got, well, obviously where the car's pulling and that. But as you go around, look, bars straight across from it. So you can go, we can go for food and drinks. You'll be able to have a drink.
Well, we've just been for some food because we're having curry for tea tonight, and I think me and Tracy's going to go for a drink in the local. But look at that. I've got another toy, and it's a Batfleck from Batman v Superman. So I've went for this one. It's obviously for my movie set when I do get my garden office, which is going to be out there, which I've been saying for about 3 years. So I need to go and open the other one. So I've got them all. I'm going to bin the boxes, and then my little movie set will be taking place. Got to say, I love these moving wallpapers on my Mac Pro. Look at that, isn't that lovely? It's actually real videos. Like you can see the traffic on the desktops and stuff. Absolutely love it. Let's get this fella out. Tell you what, even these are big. So God knows how big the full size one would have felt. There we go. He's slightly taller, but in the film he had like big massive platform shoes on to make him bigger. So together they like slightly smaller, and that's what I like being a comic book fan, when you get a statue, darling. It's the attention to detail and likeness to the movie.
Can you tell
Spot
how
on.
enthusiastic I am?
Right, I'm having a little bit of a change round because obviously the garden office is nowhere to be seen yet, especially on the finances. So I've had a little bit of change around. Now you can't have 2 brand new Batman statues and sort of box them up and hide them and not put them on display until you've got a garden office, really, can you? So I've had a little bit of a move around. So over here I've moved all my Marvel stuff over to my main monitor. It's a little cluttered, but it looks alright. It might start the buggers, but we'll find out. And then we've got Batman, 2 versions of Batman either side of my iMac screen, and I've put the DC heroes at the front of the iMac like that. I don't think it's restricting anything in terms of me use of the machine, but let's see how long I can put up with it. At the minute it looks new because I've just set it up like that and I like it, but in a couple of days time it might annoy us, so we'll see. So that's it for another week.
Yes.
Alrighty. So I've noticed obviously that the run times like differ, but sometimes as an editor it's goodbye. It's really hard to sort of cut it, and you know, when I'm editing the vlogs I'm actually literally watching it. I watch it at least 3 times over, and every time I watch it I find something to cut, and then you just have to learn to walk away because you've got to make Sunday's upload.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why it fluxes sometimes. So considering we haven't been up to much like this week, it's one of the longest episodes. Do you know what I mean? It's just the way it happens sometimes. Where we're in Wharton Park the other week, and that was only about, I think it was 16 minutes long. No, I'm talking about that was a snippet of the whole week.
Oh, right.
But the whole episode was only about 16 minutes long. And we were out and about then, and we've just been in the house all week, and this is longer. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and comment below anything that you enjoy, you want to see more of, any questions you might have for us. We're happy to answer them.
Oh yes.
So until next week's vlog, catch you later and take care.
See you later.